Hello everyone, a new postcard campaign regarding COVID restrictions. The ARPA store opens soon. What's next with Cathay Wagantall's bill? It's federal budget week and an Ontario consultation on so-called medical assistance in dying. It's Wednesday, April 21st, and this is Quick Updates. As provinces once again roll back into full lockdowns, we're rolling out a new campaign. Here's Ed.
Hey, thanks, Colin. Well, it's been well over a year now since the first restrictions were placed on worship services, and this resulted in concerted campaigns across the country where you, our grassroots, communicated, presented a biblical perspective to our civil authorities that worship is essential. And you did great. Emails, phone calls, petitions, letters to the editor, social media. We thank you so much for coming alongside us in this very challenging campaign. We're here to let you know that we're now going national. National campaign being launched called Let the Church Be the Church. The aim is to communicate a very important message that authority over worship services rests with the church and not the state. A postcard campaign. You can click here for more info about it. Also how to get postcards. Also the types of things you can write on the postcards. We have the key talking point here for you. It's called Let the Church Be the Church. The back, you do the old standard, your address, you get a stamp, you write the message, and then you fire them off. Fire them off to your MLA or MP, fire them off to your premier, fire them off to your neighboring MPP or MLA, fire them off to your health minister, fire one off to your public safety minister, to your provincial health authorities, your local health authorities, hey, even your police chief. Let the church be the church. Click here, get your postcards, and fire them off. Back to you, Colin.
Thanks so much, Ed. We've had so many requests over the last couple of months for the ARPA store to be reopened, and we're happy to announce that your lobbying efforts have been successful, and we're reopening the store on May 1st, so just a little over a week away. Get ready and don't miss out. The store will be open for just 2 weeks only, closing on May 15th. You can go to store.arpacanada.ca to sign up for the store opening notification. Now, last week we focused on Cathay Wagantall's sex-selective abortion bill. Here's Tabitha to talk about what happened and what's next.
Last week, it was about the first time in 15 years that Parliament debated an abortion bill. What we saw was MP Wagantall give a very calm, well-reasoned speech in favor of the Sex-Selective Abortion Act. But the MPs from the other political parties came back with a lot of vitriol, clinging to abortion as good at all costs. That's what we need to make sure that we are countering in our messages to our members of Parliament. We know that this bill is going to be coming up for debate likely at the end of May. So this is a critical time for you to use your voice to witness to your MP, asking them, isn't there at least one reason that abortion is wrong? So take time, write an email to your MP, try to schedule a meeting with them, continue to send pink envelopes witnessing to the value of these preborn girls' lives. Use this time to also talk to your friends and your family about this issue, making sure that as many Canadians as possible know about it. And also take this time to pray, both for this bill as well as especially for MP Wagantall as she continues to champion this issue. Back to you, Colin.
Thanks so much, Tabitha. On Monday, the federal government released their budget. Here's Levi with his reaction.
Hi, everyone. So this Monday, the federal government came out with their first budget in 2 years and the first one since the COVID-19 pandemic started. And in this budget, they again missed the mark of fiscal responsibility and faithful stewardship. They're estimating a deficit of $155 billion. So for every dollar they're bringing in revenue, they are spending $1.40 in response. They're continuing almost all of the COVID-19 support programs, including the ones that are poorly targeted and poorly designed. And they're also introducing a suite of new permanent spending that's going to continue after the worst of COVID-19 subsides. So as Christians, we have to continue to impress upon our government the importance of fiscal responsibility. That's something that each of us as individuals, as businesses practice, and we need to encourage our federal government to also have fiscal responsibility as well. Back to you, Colin.
Thanks so much, Levi. Finally, here in Ontario, there is a consultation regarding medical assistance in dying. Here's Daniel with more on that.
Thanks, Colin. The College of Physicians and Surgeons of Ontario issues doctors' licenses and regulates medical practices in the province. Currently, the college is hosting a consultation on their policy on medical assistance in dying. Of particular concern, the college currently requires medical professionals to provide an effective referral if a patient requests made. This means that even though a physician is not required to directly administer euthanasia, they must actively connect the patient to someone who will end the patient's life as requested. There's currently no legislation in Ontario to protect the conscience rights of physicians, and instead, the college prioritizes patient access to MAID. ARPA Canada was able to submit a brief for this consultation. Our submission focused on the importance of providing greater protection for conscience rights in order to strengthen the medical system and develop better patient care. Protecting freedom of conscience in the medical system is actually best for both physicians and patients. We encourage you to read more about ARPA's arguments and recommendations at the link above. Back to you, Colin.
Thanks so much, Daniel. That's it for quick updates this week. Thanks to you for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.